Hello, welcome to my channel. I have been guided to do some psychic readings for whoever finds these videos. If you've been intuitively guided to click, there may be a message in here for you. And it may not be every single message, but you'll know. And so we're both here going to be using our intuition. I'm going to channel from my angels, from my guides, and maybe receive communications from your angels and your guides, because they're always working to find different ways to get information across to you. And I found personally that through YouTube video, they have been working to get certain videos in my feed at the time that I need to see them. So all signs are created equal. You know, if you see a bird outside of your window and that reminds you of your grandfather, or if you see a YouTube video that reminds you of your grandmother, it's all the same. It's all coming from source. So I'd like to start off this reading with the intention that whoever's drawn here find some guidance and healing. And I'm already picking up on that. We're talking about my goals. When I say my, I mean ours, yours, me. And that's kind of how I know that I've tapped in. So I'm seeing my goals here. I have to say, for those of you who are here, I'm seeing like a really solid foundation. Like I know what my goal is. We're talking about career, but we're also talking about life purpose. So some of you may take it either way, and both are true. And I'm saying it's a really strong foundation. And I'm really seeing that I'm drawn right to the heart of it. Because what I see as your goals is actually an oak tree. And I'm telling you, this is obviously, I'm saying, like, this is also spiritual. Your goals, your life purpose, and your career, it's very important that it aligns with you spiritually. Okay, because the oak tree is rooted in the earth, but it also has communication with spirit world. And I just want to say, like, congratulations to those of you who have just accomplished, and I'm seeing like a graduation. Celebration for you. So those of you who have done that, I know that I'm looking for the next thing. I know that I'm like, where is my next move? Okay, but it's like I'm being told to tell you, like, stop right there and just enjoy this thing that you've accomplished, and just be present right now, today, in the now, and just being proud of myself for what I did to get to this point. And I just want to say that again, because I'm really feeling that I may not be giving myself permission to enjoy this moment. And I really feel like this was like a fast track kind of goal, like a 2-year, for some of you, like a 2-year intensive training program, or even if it was 4 years. It was very intense, and I feel like I've graduated. And I just want you to know that your guides are with me, and they're telling me, relax, enjoy this, okay? So I'm looking right to the core here. I'm really drawn to the center of my career, my goal, my life purpose, because that's where I feel like I'm at. Okay, I've accomplished a lot. I've gotten to this place. But I just want to say, like, we're right in the middle of it, those of you who are here with me. Okay, and it's in the unknown. Okay, and I have to go deep into the unknown. Because I feel like if you're here, we're seekers, right? We're looking for the answer, we're looking for the sign. And the unknown being, what is it? It's like waking up each day and not knowing what I'm meant to do, even each day. Because I feel like, now I mean this symbolically also, like I feel like I'm unemployed in a way. And I'm not going to try to make sense of that, but I'm going to say that again. I feel like I don't have a place to go every day. And like that's exactly as it should be and where I should be in this moment. So I want to release the judgment around that. I want to let go the judgment around that, because I know it's difficult. Okay, and as I'm going into the unknown, like I'm seeing that I'm in a night scene, okay, but it is illuminated with stars. And this is like, a time for dreaming. It's a time for introspection. It's a time for being in the unknown. It's a time for stargazing, literally and also figuratively. When I'm looking at the stars, what is happening? I'm seeing shooting stars. You know, I'm really enjoying this time, and I feel like that's your advice, because I don't know if we're enjoying this time enough. Because there's something obvious magic about a shooting star, okay? And I'm watching that happen. And I'm laying back with my, hands behind my head and just laying and looking at the stars. And it's this encouragement to connect to nature in this way, because it is a portal to the spirit world. And when I do see the star, I see my heart expanding. And I'm going in and I'm going in and my heart's expanding. And I just want to say, like, patience, because I feel like I'm wanting to go up, I'm wanting to see more, I'm wanting to do more. Excuse me. Okay, what was that about? So there is something here. There's something here. With the sneeze, and I have a tear in my eye, and I'm just saying that I just feel a few of you have just finished a good cry. And in that group who's just cried, and I really feel like it's today or maybe yesterday. Good. Release. And what am I crying about? I really feel that what I'm crying about is frustration. I feel frustrated and even alone on this path. I have to say, this is a very singular path, okay? I'm very much the only person I'm seeing in the vision, okay? I don't, it's not that I don't have a partner and I don't have a support system, but there is a feeling that I am alone, and that this is a singular journey, and this is my spiritual journey, but it's my career, and it's very singular. I have to say that again, it's very singular. It's almost like no one you know has done this before, or none in your close circle, or it's not. Okay, it's outside of the norm. And now I'm talking about my goals still. We're still in my goals, my career, my life purpose. It's outside of the norm a little bit from those around you. But I have to say that it's not outside of the norm of humanity, of those on the broader scale. On the broader scale, you know, people are doing this all over the world, whatever your thing is. But in my community, I feel like kind of a lone wolf. Okay? And I'm just here to tell you that we're all lone wolf, and we're all tuning in. So in the physical, I may feel alone, but by connecting even energetically right now, by seeking, we're all like in a web, and I'm seeing it, that it really matters, that we're actually like forming a spiritual community, a community of energy, a soul family, where it's people you may never meet, okay, but their energy is also helping get you through here on the physical. And then of course you have your guides and you have your angels, okay? And everyone has them. And you have the creator, okay? So, and I feel like I'm talking to a few of you who have a hard time with this concept, okay? And I'm just saying, like, keep an open heart. Like, be as critical as you are, but never close your heart. Never close down hope. Never close down that portal here. And I feel like we're going to be moving into the heart. We're going to be moving into relationship now. Because I feel like if I open my heart, I'm going to feel less alone on this journey. And I'm going to tell you, like, I don't have more for you on the career, except, like, you're getting applause, okay, from above, from what you've done. So it has to be an affirmation to you now that you are on the right path. So what you've done, like, keep going. I'm going to leave it there because we've switched over into the heart, into relationship for us. Because like I said, I saw some resistance there when I want to talk about spirit, and I want to talk about the guides that you have, okay, and that everyone has them. And it's like, I have to tell you, I've seen them around, and I want to say you, but I've seen them around in the physical, around people, okay? So sometimes you have to take it from someone who tells you, and carry that with you. I'm not saying take my word for it, but just carry it in your heart. Keep it open. Because where there's love, there's light, and light is from above. What do I say about my heart? Okay, I'm getting a lot of sensation here. Okay, I'm getting a lot of sensation here, and it's very odd for me. Trying to feel into it a little bit, but I feel a little bit nauseous. Like, I just feel like throwing up. Okay, that passed. So that must be a message for some of you, and that's related to heart. Let me just see. Okay, I'm gonna keep this like, I just feel that someone had taken advantage, and I mean like historically, in my life, at some point or another, I've been abused, okay? And now abuse can be all different forms, any type of abuse. But it really hurt, it really closed my heart down a bit. And I just want to say that's okay, because you're protecting yourself here. And it hurt my confidence and my expression. Like, I couldn't tell anyone. I feel like I haven't told anyone about this even, or at least for a long time I hadn't, and maybe I have recently. You know, and it stays with me here. The not speaking my truth has hurt me in a way as well. I just want to say, how common that is, okay? And I really feel like when I was a child, this is coming from my childhood. And I want to tell you, what are they saying? I want to tell you to like turn now towards spirit. They want you to, because there's relief there. I feel like you're already going that way. I cannot get the sensation out of my mouth of throwing up. Okay. And for some of you, this is very literal. Because for some of you, I feel that I force myself to do that. I force myself to do that, okay? And I just want to say that's affecting my heart. And I just want to tell you, and I know it sounds so broad, but I want to tell you that there's an angelic energy here, and it's it's putting my wings around me in a sense, okay? And that's around you. And they want me to tell you, like, these goosebumps that you feel in your crown chakra. Okay, when you think, like, maybe I'm not going to do that, or I should, you know, I want to get help or whatever. They tingle around your ears. Okay, that's them talking to you. It's affirming the thought that you had there. They love you unconditionally. And I just want to say that it might not be something you've experienced on the physical. They're sending the love through here. They're sending it to you this way, and you're here listening, so it's connecting. So even if your rational mind is resisting it, you're still picking it up. Okay, so there's movement here. And they don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. Okay, obviously. Okay, because I feel that I've made my light small in relationship because of this. And because of this, you know, I may have had, and I do feel this is someone in the past, a partner, who's cheated, okay? And I want you to say goodbye, or you know, that's not serving you. I feel a lot of you have said goodbye. It's a lot about knowing that I'm worthy of having a love relationship. And there's this other thing that that's happening where it's like we've been told to love ourselves first before we can love someone else, and I find that that's very difficult for some of us. And that if you can channel an angelic energy, even for pretend, and imagine the angel loving you, even for pretend, and just imagine what unconditional love is like. It will lift you. And I mean, like a practice. Like I want to practice that every day, like letting that angel hold me. Even if I'm pretending, who cares? Just let me feel what that's like. And that angel loves me. Okay, so I find that is a more helpful for my heart, because I've had a hard time and I don't know what it means love myself. I just don't know what that means. I hear that a lot and I just don't know what that means. I know the concept of love, but I just don't know what it means. And because like humans are flawed, it's not that I've not experienced any love in my life. It's just humans are flawed and we hurt each other. And when you go above that, when you can, even for a moment, transcend the physical and get in touch with an angelic energy, that's going to be immensely helpful for you, okay? Because I'm telling you, this is affecting my career. This is affecting my life purpose. I can't accept the gift. I can't accept currently my accomplishments that I've made. Okay? And I'm fidgety because it's like when someone says congratulations to me, I don't accept. And so the practice here is to accept the love and the applause, and let it into your heart. And to breathe into your heart the thank you right here. And I do feel like I have yogis in the mix here. I feel like this is not foreign to you. I really feel like these are things that you've been thinking about. I feel like I'm talking to a group of people who practice yoga and know about the chakra system. I know about energy transference. And I want to say you know about it, okay? You've heard these things and you've processed them. There's an understanding in your left brain, and I feel like I need to adapt. I need to get on my right brain with it, with the wisdom of it. It's like I know this, but I haven't experienced it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, and I feel like we're gonna wrap up. And I feel like we're still here, we're on the heart. I just want for some of you to know that those shooting stars are gonna like explode into this enormous white light above you. And I feel like in the middle of my goal, I have a spiritual awakening, okay? I've done this, I've graduated, I got my promotion, or whatever it was that just happened from you, congratulations. And when I go into the unknown here, I feel like something explodes, and I really am waking up in a really beautiful way, and it will illuminate all the darkness. And I feel like I'm supposed to tell you about a book to read or a book that you have read. The Still Small Voice by Echo Bodine. And Many Lives, Many Masters. Okay, because some of you are going to get into that. And I feel like because I said that and all of that, like I'm dealing with some people interested in Reiki. We're dealing with our creativity. And there's just a little stagnation in my creativity right now, and I just want to say like there's a season for everything, so I just feel like I'm dealing with a group of people who are very, very hard on themselves. Very hard on themselves, yes. And there is a feeling that it makes me sick. my lack of confidence. Okay. And this is not easy stuff. Okay. It's making me sick. I just want to ask my guides how we're going to get through this. I mean, obviously, and I'm saying obvious, but they're telling me release. Do let it out. And I feel like I have to let it out from my voice. It has to come from my vocal cord in one way or another, and that could be writing. And it's so funny, like when I said that, it was like writing. It's almost like a command from, because I feel like you already know that you're meant to be doing writing if you were inclined. And like they're telling me every day, like this has to be every day for you. You have to get it out through here, and it has to be every day. And I do see you like writing with a pen. And I'm really excited about that because my heart is pumping like very hard. And it feels like, yes, finally I'm doing the thing I love. I'm doing the thing I love. Okay. For some of you, it's going to be physical activity and running. Okay. But for me personally, the running that I see you're doing, and I'm seeing a blonde lady in a blonde ponytail doing it, and she is like amazing. She's a marathon runner. She's flying as she runs. Okay. This could be you. She's like wearing the number and everything, like she does this. Okay, she does this. Seriously, she's a runner. She's a marathon runner. The thing that I'm saying, my symbol for this is like that steady, meditative energy to accomplish your goals. You've had that thus far, and I feel like because I'm in the middle, I feel like in that middle unknown place, I feel like I'm like, you know, I want more of like a cathartic thing, but when I get to the middle, I have to carry on the way I had been. You know, things are going to change for you, like, quickly, but I still need to bring that everyday meditative focus into the unknown, because it's very balanced energy, it's very serene energy, and I'm just telling you, I'm looking at this woman, and she's in the middle of the race. I know she's gonna make it, she's gonna do really well. I feel like I'm looking at the winner, you know, and not to make it a competition, but I really feel like she's gonna finish first. And it's not a speed thing, but I'm just saying, like, you have the equipment. You've done your homework. You've done your training. And I'm going to say nursing, Reiki. I feel like we have a lot of healers, yoga teachers, herbalists. Who's here? Doctors, chiropractor, healers. You've done your training, you've done your homework, okay? You've trained to be this marathon runner. You're just in the middle of a race right now. And I feel like you're like being handed a water bottle, you know, and we're all cheering you on. But just like racing, and even if there's many people around you, it's a very singular thing. It's not easy, okay? Because you only have yourself to rely on. But when you realize that you have a portal up and you have the portal into earth energy to also rely on, and bring those two charges together in your solar plexus, you're really not alone. We're really never alone. And that's something I've learned in dealing with spirit. Like, they know every thought in my head. They know everything I've ever seen and felt and heard and thought and done. So it's true, they know you better than you know yourself, because there's so much subconscious and unconscious things that we don't have in the forefront of our mind. And I just feel like I have to get that point across to those who are wondering about that, but also in the sense that, like, we're not alone. And I think that's a good place to conclude this message, that we're not alone, that we're one, we're together. For any of you who are feeling that way, we're together. Thank you so much for letting me channel your guides, your angels, and share these messages with you. I hope they bring you relief and healing. It's funny, I'm so proud of you and all you've accomplished. I'm just like lucky to have energetic connection with you in any way. And I just want to thank God, the angels, my guides, for always being with me and giving me the courage to do my first video. God bless you. I love you.